This will bury the seed about 1/4 inch deep. Make sure you cover the entire lawn surface. Now we need to roll the entire yard. If you do not have access to one of these rollers, they're inexpensive to rent. Fill it with water 1/4 to 1/2 way. If you feel you need to go over it again twice, that's fine. This ensures the seed adheres to the soil nicely. Now we just spread a nice organic starter fertilizer over the entire surface. Something like a 2-4-2 would work good into our natural water system. So every time you fertilize, the grass plant quickly sucks in whatever food it can, creating rapid shoot growth, and then it slows down after the chemicals pass. There's no reason the roots have to go anywhere to find their food. It's available as soon as it goes through the soil surface, and it will be again the next time you fertilize. That's why 10 days later, you're mowing your butt off for the next month just trying to keep up with it, among a list of whole other problems that it creates, which we'll talk about. So the bottom line is, with conventional step programs, you're just directly feeding the plant and not the soil, which obviously isn't what nature intended. The natural way a lawn grows is more complex, yet it's easier for the plant and then eventually you. Let's go to our grass system. The sun is out, and our lawn, like all of us, love it. Through photosynthesis, carbohydrates and proteins are carried throughout the plant, which gets secreted out through the roots as exudates. Those exudates attract bacteria and fungi which live in healthy soil. As the plant roots grow, the excess root tissue along with organic. A soil test is the easiest, least expensive, most productive thing you can do in your yard. For the cost of a cheap rake and less time it takes you to go buy it, you can have this prepared and in the mail. You need to get it done. If you don't test the soil but do follow the rest of the program, you'll always be second guessing the outcome. The results of your soil test will outline the direction of your personal program. So if you have the attitude of doing it once and doing it right the first time, get off to a good start by having the test done. Alright, let's go get that sample ready. To get accurate test results, depending on the size of your lawn area, take 6 to 10 small samples from various sections using a clean small spade. Try to go down about 3 to 6 inches. Remove any rock or debris. Mix the samples together and let dry. Place about 1 cup of the dry soil in a clean test would provide, and then the next year they would do another soil test and the pH would be either the same or even lower sometimes. The higher the organic matter and biology in the soil, the more effective your applications will be. Remember, good finished compost should have a pH right around 7, so if your test comes back in your pH of 5 or even 9, you're already beginning to level off the pH just by adding compost alone. The pH scale is measured in logarithms, so the difference between 1 and 2 points away from neutral is huge. Raising your pH level even 1 point can sometimes take a year, sometimes 2. The 2 most common additives to raise pH are calcitic lime and dolomitic lime. Both work very slowly but are effective. Dolomite also contains 28% magnesium. So this is where we go back to our percent base saturation level. On the tag, excluding a few varieties like Bermuda grass, you'll notice different types of seed. Seeds are mixed because of all the different variations, even in one particular yard. Shade in one area, sunny in another, sandy or clay soil. Usually the more adaptable the grass type in that particular area will dominate. For example, it's not uncommon to see Kentucky bluegrass combined with ryegrass or fescue will begin to dominate. Moss is the result of poor or no turf management. Low fertility, compaction, acidic soil, excessive shade, poor drainage all contribute to moss. Moss must be manually removed with either a grub hoe, iron rake, or dethatcher set real low. Correct the soil according to your test, overseed. All pieces of the puzzle are starting to come together. We've discussed the differences of natural and conventional lawn care and how they affect each other. Talked about the importance of having the correct biology in the soil, soil structure, soil texture. We took a soil test, read and understand it. We know what nutrient requirements the soil demands and how to correct any problem areas. We learned the benefits of compost and compost tea, how to brew and apply the tea, gone over the differences of various grasses. So now we've got to manage our lawn. It's great to have optimum soil, the best seed money can buy, but without the correct cultural practices, you're just going to have issues and you'll end up thinking the natural approach to lawn care doesn't work. It's got to be a collaborative effort. For a successful, beautiful lawn, all the steps need to be followed. So stick with the program and you'll have good results. Let's start off with getting some water on our lawn. Okay, looks like Mother Nature wants us to wrap things up here. Hopefully you found this video informative and are succeeding in creating a healthier lawn for you and your family. Remember, keep checking back at comfylawn.com, where we're always updating our website and creating new videos. So go get that soil test done and enjoy the present while we hope for the future. Thanks. We'll see you again soon.